Hi, I'm Maya. Welcome back to my Beginner Pilates series. Today we have a lower body workout. No equipment needed. Just go ahead and grab your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. If you're not able to watch this right now, please add to your watch later and join us when you can. Okay, so we're starting on our backs. So from here, let's go ahead and just reach the arms out. Drop your chin to your chest, and we're just going to start to roll down, melting your spine. Bone by bone, nice and controlled, and then settle into the floor. All right, go ahead and walk your feet in, and let's pull the knees into the chest. We're just gonna take a second and just open up the hips. So we're taking circles, just think about circling the knees out. And let's go ahead and just take one more here. And then let's take that in the opposite direction. Circling the knees in. We're loosening up the spine and loosening those hip joints. All right, so let's go ahead and bring the feet down. We're pressing the palms down into the floor. We're gonna just take this into our bridge. So from here, go ahead and start to tuck that tailbone, squeezing the seat, lifting up nice and high. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and melt it right back down. We're gonna repeat this. Drop that tailbone down, and again, curling up, squeezing that seat, really sending the knees forward at the height of that bridge. And let's take that bridge again, curling up, really push the hips up nice and high, and melt. 3 more here. And melt it down. And 2. Good, we're gonna take this one more time. Curl it up, we're gonna hold it here, and I want you to walk your feet in towards each other. So now the legs are really pulling in, and then we're gonna roll back down. So now we're activating those inner thighs. Curl up, the legs are squeezing together, and then melt. Drop that tailbone. And again, curling up and lift. And it's okay if you're not lifting as high as you were previously. Just really focus on not arching the back at the height of your bridge, and focus on pulling the abdominals up and in as you squeeze those inner thighs. We have 3 more here. And again, curling up, lift and squeeze, and melt. And 2. Good. Now let's take this next one. We're going to hold it. Go ahead and curl up. Hold it here. Now let's walk the feet out a little bit wider than your mat, and we're going to turn the toes out. And then we're going to roll back down. So now we're targeting those outer glutes. Go ahead and curl back up. Find the height of that bridge, and then melt it down. And again, curl up. Lift and squeeze. That's it. We're going to keep that going. We'll do 6 more here. And lower. And 5. Make sure you're breathing. And we have 4. And 3. Keep the legs nice and rotated. 2 more. And on this last one, go ahead and curl up. We're holding with the hips nice and high. And then from here, let's go ahead and walk the feet back in to parallel. So just about hip distance apart. We're gonna go ahead and bring the tailbone down, and let's push it right back up. We're gonna open the knees and close, bring it down, and lift. Open, inner thigh squeeze, and lower, and lift. So now we're not focusing on rolling down, just lower the hips, push it right back up, and open, squeeze, lower, and up. Good, keep that going for 4. And 3. 2 more here. And take it one last time. Good, and then go ahead and melt the spine down. All right, let's go ahead and bring the knees into the chest. We're gonna take a quick reset. And then we're going back into our bridge. We're gonna work one leg at a time. So from here, let's go ahead and place the feet back onto your mat, hip distance apart, legs are parallel. From here, let's curl up, find that bridge. We're pressing down into that left foot. We're reaching that right leg out nice and long. And I want you to kick it up towards the ceiling, lower that leg down. And again, kick it up and lower. And let's go ahead and point the toe, and we flex as we lower. And again, point to lift, flex to lower. Keep that going. Really try to keep the hips nice and even. And lower. 2 more here. And last one. All right, let's go ahead and bring that leg in. Let's roll down through the spine, quick reset. And then we're curling right back up. Pressing into that right foot, let's take the left leg, reach it out nice and long. Re-kick it up, point to lift. Let's flex it to lower. And again, lift and lower. Big inhale, up. Use that exhale and up. And reach. 4 more here. And 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and bring that leg in. Let's roll down through the spine. Last thing here, we're going to go ahead and curl up one more time. Find that bridge. Pressing into that left foot, let's take the right leg up to the ceiling. And then from here, lower the hips down and up and lower. Lift and squeeze. And up. We have 3 and 2. Imagine there's a string pulling that leg up. Last one. Go ahead and bring that foot down. And let's go right to the opposite side. Left leg up. And we lower it down. And lift. Lower. Push it up. This is 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg down, roll down through the back, and then go ahead and hug those knees in. Give yourself a gentle rock side to side. All right, go ahead and pull those knees into the chest. Give yourself a gentle rock side to side. And now from here, go ahead and bring yourself up to sitting. And we're gonna take a little bit of our side leg series. So let's start with the right leg. We're gonna lay on the left forearm. We're bending this left knee. Right leg is reaching out towards the front edge of your mat. And then just go ahead and press into this palm. You're lengthening out through the spine. We're gonna take this top leg and lift it up about hip height. And I want you to rotate that leg slightly. So the inner thighs is showing. And then from here, we're gonna push forward and we're gonna reach it back. And again, front and back. Now, keep that leg going. I want you to really focus on this hip, pulling forward, especially when the leg is reaching back. And again, we go front and reach. Keep that going for 2. And let's take it again. 1. Good. Now from here, we're just going to take this leg in a circle. And let's do a nice big circle for this one. So we're really getting into the glutes here. Good. We have 2. Last one. Full rotation. And then let's reverse it. Swinging back. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna lower that leg down. Rotate the legs, so toes are up towards the ceiling, and then from here we're kicking up. So lift as high as you can, squeeze, 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 lift, and then you're reaching out nice and long through that leg. Again, lift it up, reach it out. Think inner thighs are pulling that leg back down. And reach. We take that again for 4 and 3 2, 1 more. All right, now from here, we're gonna rest that leg for a second. Now let's take this into our bicycle. So go ahead and lift that leg up. We're still working with a nice rotated leg. From here, we're gonna pull that knee in and we're gonna reach that leg forward, pull it back. That's it. And we're just pedaling through that leg. Go ahead and take one more here. And then let's go ahead and reverse it. So you're scooping in, reaching back, still pulling that right hip forward. We have 3. Really press down into this left forearm. So try not to sink into that shoulder. Good, and let's bring that leg down. All right, so we're gonna switch legs for a second. Extend your left leg and we're gonna take that right leg and just bring it forward. And then from here, we're working this inner thigh. I want you to lift that leg up, squeeze, and then lower it down. And again, lift and lower. Keep that going. And I want you to lift this leg as high as you can and lower. Keep that going. 4 and 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna hold it up, small pulses for 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring that leg down. All right, really quick, we're gonna come onto the belly. You're gonna stack your hands right on top of each other, and then you're gonna rest your head down on your hands. I want you to go ahead and open up the legs about as wide as your mat. We're gonna lift up our legs, pressing the hip bones down, and then we're gonna clap the heels together. So little heel beats here. Still thinking about your inner thighs, trying to relax the upper body as much as you can. You're squeezing the seat. Keep it going. Keep breathing. We have 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and lower the legs down. All right, let's go ahead and take it to the other side. So finding that forearm on your mat, we're pressing down, making sure not to sink in that shoulder, extending that left leg, and we're gonna rotate it, exposing that inner thigh, and then from here, we're reaching that leg forward, reaching it back. Left hip is pulling forward, energy is reaching out through the top of the head. You're trying to keep that spine nice and long. And we go for 4 and 3, 2, 1. And let's take that into our circles. Nice big circle. Trying to get the full range of motion here. We have 3 and 2. Let's take it one more time. And let's reverse this one here. Take it back. Really rotate in the hip socket for 4 and 3, 2, and take it one last time. All right, from here, keeping that leg rotated, we're gonna kick that leg up towards the ceiling, reaching out nice and long, squeezing the inner thigh, and again, up, reach it out. Keep that going. 5, and reach, and 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Good. From here, let's take that into our bicycle. We're gonna go ahead and pull that knee in, reach it forward, pedal it back, and again for 4. I want you to imagine like you're pedaling through honey or some really, really thick consistency. So you're creating your own resistance here. Take one more, and then let's go ahead and reverse that. Scoop, reach it back. And we have 4 and 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and bring that leg down. Now, change legs. We're crossing that left leg over, and then from here, working the right inner thigh. So lifting up and squeeze and lower. And still try to stay forward on this hip. Try not to rock back too much. We have 4 and 3, 2. Last one, hold that leg up, small pulses. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and relax. All right, last thing, go ahead and join me in a 4-point kneel. We're pressing into the palms. Think shoulders are directly over your wrists. We're going to take that right leg and reach it out nice and long. From here, I want you to go ahead and lift that leg up. And we're going to lower it back down and lift. We're squaring off this right hip. And try not to arch in that lower back. So think spine is nice and long. Abdominals are pulling up and in. And we have 2. Last one, we're gonna hold that leg up, flex that foot, bend the knee in, stretch it out. Try to keep that thigh nice and lifted. That's it, 4 more. Really reach out through that heel, 3 and 2. Good, 1, hold that knee. We're pulsing up for 8 and 7. You're trying to kick the ceiling. We have 4 and 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that leg down. All right, same thing on the left side. Go ahead and stretch that leg out. And we're going to lift it up and lower. Squaring off that left hip. Energy reaching out through the top of the head. 4 more here. And 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg out. Flex, and we bend that knee and stretch. Really reaching out through that heel. 4 more here. Try to keep that side nice and lifted. You should feel your hamstrings firing up. We have 2. Last one. Hold it here. Pulse it. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring that leg down. Good job. Go ahead and sit back in your child's pose for a second. Reaching out nice and long through the fingertips. And let's go ahead and walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Send your hips to the left. Stretching out the glutes. And stretching out the back a little bit as well. And then from here, let's go ahead and walk the hands over to the left. Send your hips to the right. Breathe into that stretch. And let's bring it back to center. Really lengthening out through the arms. Try to lengthen out through the back. And then from here, let's go ahead and roll back up to sitting. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this outfit and would like to purchase one for yourself, please check out the shelf below. Stay tuned for the next video in my series, and I'll see you then.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the Pose Library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.